Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan, and welcome back to our Fallout New Vegas playthrough. We're here in the Old World Blues DLC, and in the last episode, we slayed our foe, Dr. Mobius, and our Mentats have worn off. And we're really, like, honestly looking at probably the end here. I don't know. We have to get our spine and our heart back. We have our brain back as well now. And then we have to confront Klein in the think tank. Before that, though, I do want to install these personality modules that I worked so hard to pick up. We got two of them. Sync, Biological Research Station. I want to do both of those. So, let's hop right into it and see how far we get in this episode. I'm going to sit here and drink my coffee and have fun talking to some robots.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Good to be online again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All circuits online. Ready to receive your seed.
What did you just say to me?
Your seed, baby. I'm the original.
Oh my God.
Certified, rarefied, testified GS2000
Testified.
Biological Research Station.
Whew.
Yes, sir.
She.
I'm a seed cloning machine.
Yes, sir.
You got seeds? I'll clone the shit out of them.
Clone the shit out of him. What does that mean? I think I know what that means.
It's the miracle of life, baby. You bring me some succulent genetic samples, and I'll work my mojo on them. Clone you up all kinds of plants.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I can also break them down for you. If you're into kinky stuff, bring me any old plant parts, and I'll grind them up into salient green for you.
Okay.
Yeah. You like that, don't you, baby?
I feel so dirty and clean at the exact same time. Ecologically, I feel super clean. Sexually, I feel very dirty. I command you to open your port and receive my...
You know it, baby. I just need some samples, and I got you going.
You know that they had so much fun developing this game, this DLC.
Good.
What's salient green?
Just the miracle of life in sticky, gooey, liquid form, baby. Heat that gunk up over a campfire and just watch it congeal into all kinds of plants.
I just thought it was an HP thing. Is it not an HP thing? I'd like to process some plants.
I love it when you talk like that.
Okay.
Let me just get that interface up and running for you.
Okay. Process seed into planter. Oh, it just took all my shit. Will it grow here?
Baby. Bring me a sweet little dried fruit. Well, hell.
Still waiting for that seed. Tell me again what you do.
It's the miracle of life, baby.
Okay, he's told us that.
I'll rehydrate all up in that thing.
Rehydrate all up in that thing. All right, cool. Well, that'll be cool. I'm not probably gonna actually get to. I probably shouldn't have done it because I'm not actually gonna be able to get to recover any, but that's fine. Who cares? Sync.
Oh, God, look at you. You're filthy. I suppose you'll want to clean up then?
Honestly, after my last conversation, I could use some cleaning up. Also, I just got a Steam notification for making friends. I think I probably have all of the personality modules installed. You seem worried about dirt. What's wrong?
Oh, it's just so unsanitary.
I hear you there,
Do
actually.
you know how many germs are in 1 cubic centimeter of dirt? 70, 100 gajillion.
Is that an actual number?
Would you want that getting washed down your gullet day in and day out? I didn't think so.
I just came to get a drink.
You can have as much as you like. Just, please don't put your lips on the faucet.
Oh,
it's
God.
so unsanitary.
Everybody knew a kid in elementary school who definitely did that shit. 100%. And if you were that kid, shame on you.
You've been working with that biological...
Okay, so fill up some of these bottles.
Oh, I'd love to, darling. But the circuits that allow me to dispense water into non-organic containers burned out years ago. You'd have to find a replacement for that module.
Okay. All right, cool.
Come back anytime you want a drink. Or to get... clean.
Okay. That was a weird way to say that. Why'd you have to say it that way? Okay, so that's that done. Oh shit, there's upgrades. Oh no. Yo, I can go inside of that tunnel. I honestly don't care about it enough. Here's the deal. I don't care about the upgrades enough. What I am gonna do instead is get my ship back. Sous accoutrement. Spine. Heart. Thanks to the information imparted by your own brain, you're now able to put your original... Oh, yeah, I gotta use the auto... Okay. The one other thing we could do while we're here... Oh, Autodock is here. Is do some upgrades.
Additional services?
I do require additional services. Yeah. So, swap body parts. Place your heart back in your chest. I've lost the Heartless perk. That's okay. Unless resistant to poison, robots only somewhat confused by you. Okay. On the bright side, healing items are twice as effective. Okay. Cardiac arrest perk.
You require some...
Hey, while I was under, I wish you would have just asked me if I also wanted my spine replaced, but it's okay. I want my heart and spine. I know it's dumb, but I want it back. Torso can now be crippled again. Your strength and damage threshold bonus has doubled. Okay. Okay. Now, real quick, before we do anything else, this might be the end of Old World Blues. It's just hitting me right now. Install some implants. Speed while crouched. Bonus to HP/AP from food. That one would be really nice, but I don't know that I have the money for that shit. I don't have the caps for either of them. Oh, fuck. How much caps do I have? How many caps do I have? I have not enough for that, that's for sure. Damn. Shit. Fuck. Shit. How do I get enough to do... Let's do the apparel and the aid and junk real quick. Like, all those fishing batteries I didn't mean to grab. I got some duct tape there. Great. Cazador poison glands. Take all of them. Alright. We're gonna max out our money here while we can. Camera. Don't care about it. Bunch of packs of cigarettes. Could do the pre-war money if we wanted to. Sensor modules I don't need. Okay. This is a lot less money than I thought it was going to be, honestly. Accept. Where did I put all my other shit? Put a lot of stuff in here. Let's make some more stuff real quick. I'm basically assuming I'm done, by the way. I'm basically assuming that I am done when I walk out of here. I don't know that I actually will be. But I am going to assume that I am. Where did I put all of my... At the foot of my bed, maybe? That's why I'm taking my time right here. Nope. One of these? It's this one. Aha! Oh my god, we got some shit on us, don't we? An extra layer again. That puts us almost up to full. Okay, we gotta figure out something here. Let's see what we can do. We could sell one of those, but I just don't want to, really. I don't care enough to do it. The stealth suit's interesting, I guess. I could repair that with one of those and then sell the other one. Which is insane, but I think I might do it. I might also sell a combat armor. I know it's only 25, but I shouldn't do that because it's so... I could do it. I shouldn't do it. I could do it. God, we've gotten some really good shit here. This layer is so weak. Let's just use that to repair like this one. Okay. Well, this takes 308, right? And so does Christine's, right? We've replaced our, but I could also repair this with our sniper rifle. We'll do that. It doesn't get us a ton of money, but it does get us more space, which is fine. All right, let's sell a couple last things here, and otherwise, I think we're done. I want to sell a little bit more stuff. Anything I'm not really gonna use. I kind of want to keep those just for funsies, but like, what am I gonna do with them though? You know, hunting revolver I do not need. We're actually gonna sell one of these layers. I'll keep one. This tri-beam laser rifle has like no value. It sucks because I don't want it. Oh, that's already all of our money. Shit. Sure, let's do that. All right, and our weight is now at 321. All right, good enough for me. Cool, we've done it. Let's do it. We've done it. Let's do it. Think tank. I should quick save. I bet they'll be pissed. Yeah, it says finish once and for all. Okay. So here's the deal. It's very possible that I have left stuff undone here in Old World Blues. However, honestly, like some of it purposefully because I don't care about it that much. But I think I'm ready. I think this, we have reached that very indeterminate time where I just feel ready. And so we're gonna go. Oh. They're moving in sync. Oh. Things were not this red before. Oh, I'm freaking out over here. I'm freaking out. Oh.
The Lobotomite Returns.
Ah!
Our Lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts as we hoped?
He has. So, yeah. So we have a problem now, which is, we have to figure out what to do with these guys. I found my brain. Now you and I are going to settle things.
I recommend watching your tone with me, Lobotomite.
Klein, I get it.
Your brain. Hand it over, or we'll extract it again.
I'm not handing my brain over. There's some things we should discuss.
And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place.
I hear you.
Tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first.
I hear you.
About this Mojave place. A fertile testing ground for our experiments.
Okay, so... What? You think I am the lobotomite? No, for my skull house is the brain of Mobius. Maybe you should confer with your colleagues first. I can't let you dissect the Mojave or let you leave. Sorry, dog's barking downstairs. Not sure if you can hear that. Oh, buddy. Okay. It's too early in the morning to be making big ethical decisions like this. We shall see. So maybe you should confer with your colleagues first.
Nonsense. Confer, colleagues. Those are two words I do not recognize.
Dr. Klein, I must intersect. Please, do not harm the lobotomite.
Do not harm the lobotomite.
I'm not going to harm it. I'm going to dissect it until it's dead. Why the sudden intersection, Dalla?
I cannot stand a sweet breathing organism breathing in and out.
I'm not concerned that you're actually going to kill me.
Must keep it alive.
Because I'll just fuck you guys up.
Study.
So,
Slow study.
it's important that you decide how violent you want to be.
Vocalized pauses are unlike.
It's important that you decide what you want to be, but listen. It's also not that important because it's not going to happen. Basically what you're doing is deciding whether or not I should have mercy on you.
Fine. Are you sure we've calculated all the combat probabilities here? I mean, the Lobotomite confronted Mobius.
Yeah, I did.
Plus, you know, we haven't had a COMBAT drill in forever. I don't think we could form a tactical attack triangle if we wanted to.
Listen to the man.
WOMBAT was not my plan, oh, so get off my voice box.
Silencing opinionators.
This lighting's dramatic as fuck, by the way.
Like this? You've never refused to commit necessary surgery before. And this lobotomite
Klein, don't make me do it, man.
It's surgery.
Don't force my hand here. I would really prefer not to force my hand. I want you guys to go free too, but I can't do that if you're gonna fucking be weirdos and dissect the Mojave and be strange.
A noble speech, but there is no room in my vocabulators for friend and lobotomite in the same sentence.
Aww.
The very concept. Revolting. Perhaps you are irradiated with camaraderie radiation.
Camaraderie
We have
radiation.
pills for that. We
Say
can
that 10
save
times
you
fast.
from your emotional addiction.
If I may, I feel as if I must be the voice of reason here. This lobotomite is much like us, regarding even animals.
Is that Boros?
Nothing more than avenues to
Voice of
promote
reason?
Science. There is good here. Instead of ending its life on the table, we should prolong its suffering in the name of science. Like good old Gabe, the finest of lab specimens.
Why am I even listening to you fools?
Motherfucker.
Enough of this mutinous chorus.
For a second, I
If
thought.
there's a word I hate, it's mutiny. And the word jism, which never made any sense to
jism.
me. It's ridiculous putting j and z together like that. Nonsense.
Of course, of
I
course.
count as 5. Like the mighty human hand I once had, with its 5 penises clenched
Yes.
in a fist.
Finger penises. Sounds to me like your math is wrong and the odds aren't good. I think I'm Lobotomite, I'm Mobius. I feel like these two would just... Either one. This one would make him attack. This one might make him scared. I don't know. This one is just inciting violence. This one seems to incite violence. Odds aren't good.
Nonsense! The mathematics of this situation are on our side, Lobotomite. I believe... No, wait. Carry the 2, then... If this were a democracy, I would be concerned. We are too scientific for that. So just surrender.
It's not a democracy, it's a research facility. Over half your colleagues dispute your findings.
You dare use logic against
Logic!
me?
I do. Here's the deal. I'm not going to surrender. You are.
That's no deal at all. There's a whole world beyond the crater, filled with ideas and possibilities. We could have escaped.
Yeah.
Seen it all
I
for
want you to get out
ourselves,
too.
Tested it, prodded at it, made it squirm.
But you're... You could do that here quietly for me? Oh, I could bring the world to you?
For you? And for
I
science?
kind of like that idea.
I have a strange sensation that I would like that. How odd.
Okay.
Very well, partner.
Okay.
The think tank is at your service as long as you do not destroy us.
That's it? Leave the think tank. Okay. That's it.
So is Mobius as twisted as he looked in person? Can't believe you entered the Forbidden Zone and lived. None of us can.
I can't believe you entered my forbidden zone. Wait.
This debugging obsession. Yeah, there were a few on.
Okay. Until our next scheduled appointment. Dala, hello.
Returns.
Never mind. Nothing. Nothing, unfortunately. I kind of wanted to let him out. Not in a, like, I'm curious. Pass the time. Sunjaculate. Duct tapes, great. Okay, well.
The Lobotomite who
Not in a just like
saved us.
curious,
Hello.
not in a just like curious, I want to see what happens to the world when they're out, but more in a like ethical way, like, you know, I don't know that it's been good for them to be here
Research. Thank you.
and locked in their looping, you know?
Look at these. They seem to be found.
I just get random shit. Great. All right. Nope. Sorry. Oh, fuck. I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, no. Ah! Okay. Like, I for their sake, less than the Mojaves, I wanted them out because I thought it might be good for their sanity, but
Thank you for
apparently
what
they
you
want to
have
stay here,
done.
so.
The helping. That
They want to stay
is.
here or die.
We like that. I feel an odd emotion. Gratitude? Attitude? No, wait. Gratitude. That's it.
All right. Goodbye. Unless something goes down here. I'm a little weirded out by the leave the think tank being the end of
in the years before the Great
quest.
War,
There we go.
Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The Courier watched over the Big Empty for years
Okay,
to
see if we
come,
learn anything here.
caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others, which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The Sync Central Intelligence Unit was impressed by the amount of exploration the Courier had undertaken. Facilities believed lost, destroyed, or ones that had simply gotten up and walked to new locations had been rediscovered by its intrepid new master. Internally, the artificial personality debated as to whether it preferred the old management to the new, and concluded that the Courier's thorough approach to research and investigation was admirable and worthy of its respect.
There you go.
The Forbidden Zone continued to be, true to its name, forbidden. No more robo-scorpions were sighted in its canyons.
Okay.
Big Mountain became even emptier, devoid of Dr. Mobius's proclamations forecasting the destruction of anything that dared possess sentience. Still, it is
What a great
said
word,
he lived
sentience.
on in the
Sentience.
equations inscribed on the floor and walls of the Forbidden Zone dome. A cobweb tracery of symbols that told of 1,000 brilliant thoughts.
I never looked up.
now lost to time.
You can see the
Atop the dome
equations
bustled
written
the
up
voices of
top.
a small
I never
town,
looked up when I was in there.
constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other.
Yeah.
Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense
Aww.
of community the other personalities gave it.
Aww.
Biological research station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior
Oh,
commitments
God.
to the vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to
I love it.
bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat. One of them eventually transferred to the Lightwave Dynamics plant, and began a long, unrequited affair with one of the holograms.
There you go.
The Sync continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magneto-hydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean. Once it learned of the innovative toxins plant, however, it gained new purpose. It sought to develop antitoxins to flush into its drains and counteract the poisons bleeding into the soil.
The toaster continued
this fucking picture.
Reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking envious, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best.
Oh my god. These fucking pictures,
Although
man.
in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole who hated Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
That sounds exactly on brand for Muggy.
With sounds the Courier brought him, created a symphonic counter-frequency that saved Big Mountain from sonic invasion in 2910. If you didn't hear about it...
What? 2910? Okay.
It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the lights.
There's so much sexual fucking energy in this whole DLC. Jesus Christ.
Their names once too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodock, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the Courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodock was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre roared out of their skulls in a toxic dead city. In time, the Autodock found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
There you go.
As the Courier ran through the X8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's
This is the
movements.
stealth
Rather
test.
than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely
Or is it the high
knew
school?
what
That's the high school.
communism was,
High school.
or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that
This
its
is a
research
long
had
fucking outro screen. Jesus Christ.
succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish.
My big question
not long after, the
is
stealth
still
suit had
the
left it
Courier part.
without so much as a note on the nightstand.
Other than me.
So the infiltration program sent out
I wonder if we find anything out here. If not,
looking for its wayward
I haven't quite
technology.
pieced it together yet.
It eventually found Repcon HQ and set
I'm
up
guessing.
a new research center, testing and murdering thieves who kept breaking into the facility.
The Courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right
Beautiful.
places, as they should be. After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the Courier's brain was more clever than most.
Dr. Klein and the think tank remained alive, unaware of the world outside. They looped through their daily routine, none the wiser about the world beyond. Although perhaps wiser was the wrong word. The world outside belonged to the Courier. And if anyone would shape it, well, the Courier had already called dibs.
I want the opposite
There
of
is an
dibs.
expression in the wasteland.
I don't want to
Old
shape the world.
Blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was. Eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, Old World blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the Courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future.
That seems a little bit of a stretch for what this DLC did.
And New World hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the Courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the Courier had to walk alone.
Okay. So, quick thoughts before we get the fuck out of here. Big-brained. 10% more resistant to addiction. Damage threshold has improved by 10%. Okay. Big Mountain Transportal Ponder is capable of transporting you and you alone between the Mojave Wasteland and Big MT. To return to the Mojave, simply equip the Transportal Ponder. As you would any weapon, pull the trigger, away you go. Note that it won't work in interiors or in combat situations and is totally incapable of harming your enemies. Okay. Alright, that's great. So here's the deal. Quick thoughts before we get the fuck out of here. Overall, love this DLC. Super fun. Loved the DLC. Also really enjoyed most of it. Enjoyed almost all of it. Thought it was really cool. A ton of fun. Had a blast playing it. It was tough as well. Like the gameplay itself was actually tough, and I learned a ton. Having to like make my peace with repairing and crafting for the first time, and I'm really like that's kind of cool that this late in the game it forced me to do that, or I forced myself, one of the two. The story itself was like interesting, but I would say rather than a great story, it was mostly an interesting story. Like the whole bit there at the end where it's like really over the top about science and hope for the future and stuff. To me, that's not necessarily earned by this DLC. Like this DLC was about science vaguely, but it did not ever seem to me to be about science and technology, like only vaguely about science and technology is evil. It was way more about the actual characters and just like what fun wacky technology can we introduce, which is not a fault. It's just like if you're trying that hard for that ending, I think you've not quite earned it, and that's fine. That's not what I viewed this DLC as, is like some big thematic exploration of science versus as like of technology as progress, you know. Anyways, I really enjoyed it. In the next episode we'll get out of here, but for now that's gonna be a wrap on Old World Blues. It was a ton of fun. I don't know if I had to rank the DLCs. That's a good question for a future episode. If I had to rank the DLC so far, what I like best, but this one's up there. It's unlike the other ones. For sure. So, in the meantime, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd appreciate a like or a positive comment for the YouTube algorithm. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. More Fallout New Vegas. Bye-bye.